Hi everyone, today I will explain the definition of small and medium enterprise or SME in Malaysia. SME are businesses that operate on a relatively small or medium scale compared to the large corporation. They are an important part of Malaysia's economy because they create jobs, encourage entrepreneurship, and contribute to economic growth. According to SME Corp Malaysia, SME are classified based on two main criteria. The first criteria is annual sales turnover, which refer to the total revenue earned by a business in one financial year. The second criteria is the number of full-time employee, which measure the size of the business based on its workforce. These two criteria are used to determine whether a business is classified as a micro, small, or medium enterprise. Next, let's look on how SMEs are classified in Malaysia. SME are divided into three categories: micro, small, and medium. The classification is slightly different for the manufacturing sector and the services and other sectors. For micro enterprise, businesses have an annual sales turnover of less than 300,000 or employ fewer than 5 full-time employees. For small enterprise, manufacturing businesses have sales turnover between 300,000 and less than 15 millions, or 5 to fewer than 75 employees. In the services sector, the sales turnover is 300,000 to less than 3 millions, or 5 to fewer than 30 employees. For medium enterprise, manufacturing businesses have sales turnover between 15 million to 50 millions, or 75 to 200 employees. For the services sector, the sales turnover range from 3 million to 20 million, or 30 to 75 employees. It is important to note that an enterprise only needs to meet one of these criteria, either the annual sales turnover or the number of full-time employees, to qualify as an SME.
Next, I will explain the characteristics of SME by using Burial Chocolate and Confectioneries as our case study. The first characteristic of SMEs is that they are usually locally owned and managed. Local ownership allows businesses owners to make decisions more quickly because there are fewer management levels compared to large corporations. SME also have a better understanding of local customer needs and contribute to the country economic through employment and businesses growth. A good example is Burial Chocolate, which is a Malaysian-owned company established in 1995. It has grown from a small local chocolate manufacturer into one of the Malaysia's leading premium chocolate brands. The second characteristic is the ability to produce quality and innovative products. SME continuously improve their products and introduce new ideas to meet changing customer preference. Burials demonstrate this by offering a wide variety of premium chocolates, including tiramisu, green tea, durian, and almond chocolates, while regularly introducing new flavors and attractive packaging. The third one characteristic is SME are flexible and able to respond quickly to market changes. Since SME has fewer management layers, they can adapt more quickly to customer demands and market trends. For example, Burial frequently introduces festive gift collection and limited edition chocolates during Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. The fourth characteristic is that SME create employment opportunities. As the businesses expand, they require employees in different departments such as production, finance, marketing, logistics, administration, and customer service. Similarly, Burial has created many job opportunities contributing to Malaysians' workforce development. The fifth characteristic is the SME support local suppliers. They often purchase raw materials and business services from local companies, strengthening the domestic supply chain. Burial source packaging materials, transportation services, and other businesses suppliers from local businesses whenever possible, help other Malaysian companies grow. Finally, sixth The sixth characteristic is the successful SME contribute to export growth. By expanding into international markets, SMEs help generate foreign exchange earnings and enhance the country reputation. Today, Beryl export its chocolate products to many countries around the world, and its products are also popular among tourists as Malaysian souvenir. Thank you.
Hi, Madam Jessica Sharilyatan. My name is Asma binti Lamid. I will discuss or elaborate about roles of SMEs in Malaysia. There is 6 roles of SMEs company in Malaysia, and the first role is contributing to economic growth. SMEs are one of the largest contributors to Malaysia economy. They account for a substantial share of the country gross domestic product, which is GDP, by producing goods and services across various industries. As SMEs continue to expand, they generate income, stimulate domestic demand, and contribute to overall economic development. The second role is SMEs are major employees in Malaysia, providing job opportunities across various skill levels. They employ millions of Malaysians in sectors such as manufacturing, retail, food service, tourism, logistics, agriculture, and professional services. By creating employment opportunities, SMEs help reduce unemployment and improve household income. The third role of SMEs company in Malaysia is promoting entrepreneurships. SMEs encourage entrepreneurial activity by providing opportunities for individuals to start and develop their business. They foster innovation, creativity, and business leadership while supporting the government objective of developing a competitive entrepreneurial ecosystem. Fourth role is supporting rural and regional development. Many SMEs operate outside major cities, particularly in rural and semi-urban areas. These businesses generate income for local communities, create employment opportunities, and contribute to balanced regional economic development by reducing urban-rural income disparities. The fifth role is supporting large industries. SMEs play an essential role in the supply chain by supplying raw materials, components, packaging, transportation, maintenance, and specialized service to larger corporations. Their participation strengthens industrial productivity and enhance the competitiveness to Malaysian industries. And the last role SMEs company in Malaysia is increasing export competitiveness. Many Malaysian SMEs have successfully expanded into international markets by exporting food products, furniture, electronics, halal products, and digital services. Government assistance programs help SMEs improve product quality, meet international standards, and compete globally, thereby increasing Malaysia's export earning.
Next, I will discuss 3 obstacles faced by SME in securing bank credit. The first obstacle is strict bank lending criteria. Banks have a responsibility to minimize the risk of bad loans. Therefore, they require SME to provide sufficient collateral, complete financial statement, a good credit history, and convincing business plan before approving a loan. However, many SME are unable to meet all these requirements, making it more difficult for them to obtain financing. The second obstacle is a lack of credit history. This is especially common among new or newly established SME. Without a proven record of borrowing and repaying loan, banks find it difficult to assess the company creditworthiness. As a result, banks may reject the loan application or approve a smaller loan amount with stricter conditions. The third obstacle is economic uncertainty. During a period of inflation, rising interest rate, or an economic slowdown, SME may experience lower sales and unstable cash flow. At the same time, banks become more cautious and tighten their lending policy to reduce financial risk. This makes it even harder for SME to secure bank financing.
Hello everyone. So I'm gonna share about difficulties faced by SME in securing bank credit. Number one is information asymmetry and poor data quality. So in this case, the bank is actually does not really know the business, which means no paper trail. The problem is okay, for big companies they have audit account, they have professional report, and also year of clear financial history. But for small businesses, they often run on cash, they have messy receipts or don't keep perfect books. So what happened is the bank look at the application and cannot tell if the business is actually making money or they're losing it. So because of that, the bank cannot see the truth clearly. They get nervous and simply say no rather than taking a gamble, rather than give the loan lah. So for the number two is bank market concentration and heightened collateral demands. For this, the bank is actually will ask for security that the small business does not have, no collateral. So simple problem like bank want a safety net. They usually will ask for something valuable that they can take and sell if the business fails to repay the loan. Like for example, a house, a big piece of land, or expensive factory machines like that. So what happened? Most small businesses only rent their shops. They don't own the property and they only have a basic equipment like fridge, like laptop, like that. Since they have nothing big enough to offer as a promise or a security to the bank will refuse to lend them the money. All right, the number three, last but not least, the high operational costs and bank conservative lending approach. This one will cost the bank too much time and money to lend small amount, which mean it will be costing or too expensive. Like the problem, it will takes a bank officer just as much time, paperwork, and legal work to process five like 5,000 ringgit loan as it does to process $5 million, 5 million ringgit like that, 5 million ringgit loan. What happened? What happened is the bank looks at the small loan and realize that after paying their staff and doing all the background checks, they won't make enough profit from the interest, the small amount of loan lah, interest from that. To make it work, they will have to charge very high interest or add strict rules. Often they just decide it's not worth to hassle and reject the application. That's all. Thank you.
Finally, we are moving to the conclusion. Small and medium enterprise SMEs are essential drivers of Malaysian economic growth due to their substantial contributions to employment creation, entrepreneurship, innovation, industrial development, and national income. Their flexibility, adaptability, and close customer relationship enable them to remain competitive despite operating with relatively limited resources. Nevertheless, SMEs continue to encounter significant challenge in accessing bank credit, particularly because of insufficient collateral, weak financial documentation, and higher perceived business risks. These financing constraints may limit business expansion, technological innovation, and long-term competitiveness. Financial institutions should adopt more inclusive financial approach, while SMEs should strengthen their financial management practice, maintain accurate accounting records, improve corporate governance, and enhance business transparency. At the same time, government agencies should continue providing financial assistance, training programs, digital transformation support, and capacity building initiatives. Through these combined efforts, Malaysian SMEs will be better positioned to contribute to sustainable economic growth, employment generation, and the nation's global competitiveness. That's all from our group. Thank you.